Shovels are amazing.
Hey there.
Hey!
What you got?
Questions! So, how did you hear about us killing the judge and all those other guys?
Don't play coy. You killed a string of badasses, one right after the next, like something out of a goddamn dime novel. Somebody off Sergio in his own damn town. People are gonna talk about that shit for decades.
Yeah.
Every damn trader I met was blabbing about it. There were others I heard about, like Red Bear. Some said you killed him. Others claimed you took him alive. I hope you cut his goddamn throat.
Where'd you get the other bounty hunters from? Because they're kind of green.
When the NCR jiggled its coin purse, they came to me like flies to shit. Most are passable fighters, but I ain't too sure about their character. Truth is, that's the norm in this business. It takes a hard heart to kill someone for a greasy wad of dough. Some of these hunters don't care if the mark is good, bad, or somewhere in between. It's strictly business all the time, and that's what worries me. Maybe I'm just getting more picky after I worked with you. Ain't none of them cut from the same cloth.
We did set the bar very high. Oh, we should have asked this earlier. Do you want us to take in the bounties alive?
Out of all them bounties I gave you, was there ever one that involved capturing some bastard and bringing him back?
Yes.
The answer's no. Assuming you could bring one back in one piece, all that would happen is Mr. Brookshire would make a summary judgment. We'd just end up hanging him, and the pay would be the same. Better to just kill him on sight. No fuss, no nonsense.
Where's this Mr. Butcher guy?
Yeah, you keep talking about him. Tell us more.
He's some sort of NCR agent, man. You can never tell with those weasels. They got nice suits, silver tongues, and deep pockets. As long as they keep paying for bounties, and I get to run things my way, I got no complaints. He seems squared away as far as I can tell.
How much will you pay us?
It ain't like that damn gravy train we had in Vegas, but it's enough. A lot of it will depend on how you resolve each situation. See, we got a tense relationship with Frosthill, so it's a balancing act of cleaning out Marco's boys while not pissing off the town. There may be times when you're asked to handle things in a specific sort of way. Clear? About as much as mud, right? Yeah, that's the NCR for you.
Yup. Alright, fine. Well, we're ready for another bounty.
This time you're going after Squirrelly Bill Blasius, big-mouthed cowboy who heads a gang of rowdies called the Vaqueros. In addition to being a full-time bandit, he claims to have the most magnificent mustache in the territory.
Ooh, I'll be the judge of that.
In my experience, only civil servants and pedophiles wear mustaches with pride. He's definitely not the former, so that narrows it down. Old Bill recently set himself up at the town saloon, and he's now in the midst of a gambling bender. He also brought a few ruffians with him. A bounty is a bounty, but this one ain't so simple. We already have a touchy relationship with the town, so I don't want to make things worse. You can't just slip in and chop his head off or snipe him. It needs to at least look like self-defense, otherwise the townsfolk get all pissy. I've no doubt you can find some way to offend the fella. Once he draws on you, it's fair game. If you can pull it off, I'll throw in a bonus. Word has it that he's particularly touchy about the mustache, so there's a start. Any questions?
Is he a decent fighter?
Unpredictable is probably a better description. That's how he got his name. He's hard to read. He's like a lot of these hotshot banditos. Everything is wrapped up in that revolver at his side. Disarm him or wound him, and he's helpless.
Anything else that might provoke him?
If it were me, I'd bash his testicles with the butt of my pistol, but that's probably a bit overt. Oh, I almost forgot. He is supposed to be sweet on that yellow-haired whore, Lori.
Lady of the
He
Night.
likes to keep a monopoly on her when he's in town. I imagine it would be disconcerting if you were to partake of the young lady, particularly in earshot of Mr. Blasius.
Oh,
Goodness.
Any other questions?
well then, that could be fun.
No other questions, I guess.
Don't forget, there's a bonus if you make Bill draw first. Good luck.
It's an outlaw-friendly town, I think he said, though. Maybe it's bounty hunter-friendly, too. Maybe it's neutral ground?
Maybe it's not so much outlaw-friendly as it is they're too scared to kick the outlaws out.
That seems like a nice town, though. Ooh, yeah. Like a Wild West town. Walk
Seems
down
like
there.
everything is boarded up.
What can I do for you?
Tell us about your community.
It's a bunch of has-been lawbreakers, renegades, and rejects. But it's a community nonetheless. There's an unusual degree of philanthropy, in fact. Outsiders just assume that this is some kind of lawless shithole brimming with vice and intrigue. But it's surprisingly quiet most of the time.
So, what's your story?
My story? Well, I came to Frosthill looking to spread the gospel and save the souls of all these villainous bums.
No.
You should see your face, stranger. If you must know, I came here after a minor legal dispute. Settled down and opened up this fine establishment. Not much else to say. What about you? What's your story?
I'm the ghost of bad conversations, and I'm here to tell you, stop talking about things. Ooh!
Tough guy, huh? We're pretty big on individualism up here, so you'll fit right in. Look, if you need any repairs, stop by anytime. Good luck to you.
Okay, bye.
Who's this dude?
Hold it, baby Bonanza. It's me, Cunty McLean.
Hi, Al.
Wait a second, who are you?
Cunty McLean, your arch nemesis and worst nightmare.
Uh-huh. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. What do you call yourself again?
Are you fucking serious? Cunty McLean.
I feel really awkward admitting this, but your name has completely slipped my mind. What is it?
I'm Cunty McLean. I've said it 3 times already. Jesus. Any more questions?
Why do they call you Cunty?
It was the name my mother gave to me. She loved me very, very much.
You sure about that?
My father came from a long line of McLeans. That's about it.
Why are you fondling yourself?
Ew, gross, stop it!
What else am I supposed to do when I'm talking? Not fondle myself?
Are you here to kill me? Just at least give me the reason.
Really? You don't remember?
No.
My cousin, Donald, came out to the wasteland to make a name for himself. You murdered him. You murdered him and you don't even remember.
No, I don't.
We've murdered a lot of people. I think our dear friend Cunty might be inside the Mojave outpost, and it's gonna be a fight.
Let's go survey the situation first.
What's the strategy if things go sour?
Shoot everything. NCR doesn't seem to care.
Hey, careful with that gunfight in here! Some of us are trying to get paperwork done!
Stay down.
Is that the guy we're looking for?
Yeah, this is the guy we're looking for. Yeah, he's dead. How could I have known your cousin wasn't bad?
He had the smile of a child and the mouth of a smaller child. It would have been obvious if you hadn't blown his fucking head off.
There's gotta be a peaceful resolution to this, right?
I didn't walk tens of miles just
Tens?
to not kill you. I must avenge Donald.
God, that name doesn't ring a bell. Is there another way we can settle this?
There is. You can stand there and not fight. And then I'll kill you.
I don't think we'll do that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that one.
Alright. No,
Justice will be served, evildoers.
here he comes trying to take the glory. And he's been banished! Goodbye, McLean!
Goodbye, Cunty McLean!
Wow, he went way farther than I thought.
Dude.
There you go, buddy. Alright.
Now he's gotta wait for Cunty McLean to come back.
Yes.
This could take a while, Mike.
Yeah, I did knock him very far.
You can't run, so you might as well die.
No, you.
Ah!
Oh, he can take his helmet and armor and give that to Ford. Bye.
Bye. Have fun rolling down the hill. Because
Okay.
the first thing I do when I go to a new place is go to the gun shops. And the army surplus stores. It's usually those two things. We got some varmint rifles. This all looks normal.
That's decent, yeah.
Power premium. Hey!
Hey, make sure you give me some of the good shit, would you?
I'm gonna give you some really awful combat armor. There you go. Now you look like a real jackass.
There you go. Now you're Cunty. We already knew that.
Hello.
What can I do for you?
You probably should shave the front of your chin because it kind of looks like a ball sack.
That's just rude.
It just looks like one ball. How'd you end up here?
Raided for a bit in the rowdy days of my youth.
Raider!
Till I met the right lady and ended up settling down. NCR still had a price on my head, though. I've been here for over 12 years now. My wife was with me for like 10 of them. It's an imperfect town, but, it's ours. It was hardly any trouble till the hunters showed up, started raising hell going after Marco's boys. Ain't nothing good gonna come of it.
Cool, great. Must have taken a special kind of woman to make you turn away from raiding.
You got no idea. First time I saw her was in a frontier town outside of Saloon. When she turned and I saw those eyes, tiny sapphires winking at me, I knew she was the one. It was as if she already knew who I was, what I'd done, and didn't care. Tammy was like a cool breeze that calmed my soul. I quit the crew and started honest work in town. Finally got the nerve to talk to her. When she spoke to me, time itself, the very universe, was irrelevant. We had a connection right from the start. Unfortunately, her dad was the sheriff. He knew my background. Believed I'd never changed, that I'd only put Tammy in harm's way. If I was in his shoes, I might have done the same. He found out that the NCR had put a bounty on my head, so he called in the hunters to run me off.
Oh, jeez.
It was do or die, so Tammy and I eloped. She put all of her trust in me, and I did my damnedest to honor it by protecting her, providing for her. Shit, I brought her here to do just that. We had a lot of good years, kind that make you forget about pain, life in general.
But 2 years ago?
And then the fever took her 2 years ago.
Oh, yep.
I buried her up in the old graveyard, up near the summit. It's colder up there, but more quiet. I visit when I can.
Bear anything good with her?
Sometimes I wonder if she'd still be alive if I just played my part and kept on raiding. I often hear the question, can people change? But I always ask, should we change? Maybe we're set on a course for a reason. What do you think?
I didn't realize we're coming to your TED Talk.
Thanks for coming. Paps choose.
Paps choose?
Paps no choose. You have a choice to stop being a pussy. There you go.
Jeez.
You need to decide that for yourself.
Way to take a stand on the issue.
You're welcome.
Thanks for listening anyway.
Bye.
We don't know your personal life story.
You have nothing I'm even remotely interested in.
Yep, it's a shame.
I mean, maybe the grenade, but not really. The bank.
Hey, we could rob the bank. Maybe, possibly.
Hi, can I talk to you?
I'm looking at my calendar. Well, great bank teller.
Hello.
Bienvenido to the first bank of Frosthill. How may I assist you today?
Stick 'em up. This is a robbery.
He's not buying it.
This is a robbery for interesting news.
Travelers from the south say a great of the Legion is gathered to attack a place called Firebase Zulu. What a silly name.
Sounds made up to me.
Again, robbery. More interesting news.
A few merchants have disappeared outside of town recently. People say it is a strange cannibal hiding in the mountains, but I think it was just animals.
Neat.
Wouldn't surprise me.
How'd you end up here?
Once I was a robber of banks. It was an enjoyable life full of irony and pity. Until I angered the NCR, of course. Stealing bullion from one of their reserve banks hit a nerve in the great. Oh, so. They sent rangers to kill me, but I was too quick. I have made a good life here since. A cold life, but a good one nonetheless. I believe such cold is a small taste of death, so it makes me uneasy.
A bank robber who opened a bank.
JJ, so many jokes about it. I just like the touch of money, even the smell. It is like life in the palm of your hands, no? You have money, you can do anything. You can be anybody. I sleep better knowing that I have such power.
I like to imagine this guy went into the bank, said, "Give me everything you got," so they gave him the bank.
Oh, thank God, it's your problem now, buddy. Do you have any friends or family, or are your friends and family just money?
Sadly, I have no family left. I turned ghoul not long after the war, so I cannot make little Vasquezes. Not that it'll stop me from trying, you know. It is such a different world than what came before. Families are so rare, so fragile. It is a blessing to see the little ones here in town. What about you? Do you have a family, traveler?
Yeah, I would prefer not to talk about them, thank you.
Trust me when I say I have no malignant designs on your brethren. But I understand your prudence. It is a savage age, I am afraid.
Oh, no, I just meant because they're awful. No bad vibes here.
So anything else you could tell us about Frosthill?
We have a wonderful saloon, though its host is terribly profane. I find his abuse of your language uninspired and not at all artful.
Lovely. I should get going.
Oh, wait, you're going behind the counter. Okay, this is highly unorthodox. You're gonna get us killed, aren't you? Oh my gosh, they have a guard dog.
Oh, his name is Loco.
Can you stop breaking into the bank
I don't know what you're talking
so
about.
casually? Anything good though? Anything good?
Man, there ain't shit in here.
Yeah,
the
all
fuck kind of bank is this? Hi. Well, let's see what other things there are before we go in there.
Okay.
There's the general store,
All right.
clinic, town hall, barbershop,
Quite a busy town.
and the hotel.
All right.
Let's go to the saloon. All right, so we're looking for a guy with a stupid mustache.
Must be that guy.
You have a mustache.
What are you doing around here, fancy pants? Oh, you come to admire my mustache, huh? Ah, that's right. Just take it all in.
I mean, it is a pretty nice mustache, I will admit.
Good.
You're being weird, though.
That's what all the ladies say when I give 'em a taste of this love rug above my lips. Drives them crazy.
I bet it does.
You know, I reckon you want to touch it, don't you?
No.
Well, that's just too goddamn bad. Only Lori gets to be caressed by the love rug, stranger.
Definitely dishevel Bill's mustache.
Just
I kind of want to do all of these. I believe you're a coward, Bill.
Oh, well, ain't you original? No, partner. Listen here. I've got the biggest pair of balls in 6 states.
Are they also as hairy as your face?
Seriously, they're as big as goddamn deathclaw eggs, with streaky hair like this here mustache. You wanna see 'em? Yeah, I bet you do, you fucking pervert.
No, I don't.
That's why I like it up in this here mountain. Down there in them desert valleys, my nuts get to sweating like 2 pigs in an oven. Come back after my card game and I'll let you touch these big, beautiful balls while I caress my mustache. Yeah.
God, you're weird. Hello, lady of the evening.
What is it, honey?
How much for a romp in the hay?
Sorry, I'm closed for business. Bill don't like to share me when he's in town.
The speech chick.
I want to kiss you all over and over again until the night closes in.
Creep.
I can't believe it didn't work. I believe you're a coward, Bill. I just gotta tickle his mustache without his consent. Ding, 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 ding.
My mustache! It took me a whole week to get this thing in place. I'm gonna cut your goddamn hands off and feed him to the rats.
Hopefully that doesn't count as us assaulting him.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Bill! Bill! Bill, please!
Squirrelly, you can fly! That was self-defense. All we do is touch his beard.
Oh, he has other gang members. Bury me not on the open range. Because my mustache is too beautiful. Oh!
You happy we just killed all your clientele?
Yeah, sorry about that, buddy. Hey, where are you going?
Welcome to fucking Frosthill. How about a shot of whiskey to get that fucking
Oh, I
chill
thought the
out
name of your bar was fucking Frosthill.
First one is on the house. Lori can also offer you snatch at a reasonable rate.
Don't call it that, that's
If
crude.
you'll suffer my fucking curiosity, what brings you to our little hamlet?
Helping a friend?
That's fucking commendable. Most cocksuckers around here can't be asked to lift a finger for fuck all.
You curse a
Enjoy
lot.
a complimentary libation.
Just shot everyone patronizing your bar. Give you a drink.
And he doesn't care. Heard any interesting news?
Well, some of the passing persiflage contains mention of a grand rising of the servile masses in Arizona, unified under the banner of some Spartacus. Reviving archaic names and titles from the empires of yore will always yield positive results, as evidenced by Caesar's artful aping of the ancients. In all candor, though, the poor saps will be crushed. The survivors, crucified. The bear is too lethargic, too timid for action, to its shame.
Oh yeah? You don't think the bear can hold its own, huh?
Huh.
Any other interesting news?
A chem-addled prospector proclaimed that the Legion is planning some kind of attack near Bullhead, Firebase Zama or some such.
Zulu.
Bazinga.
Don't be a motherfucking stranger.
All right, well, that went pretty well.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
General store.
No, man, the supply closet you have back there is for storing supplies, not for sleeping in, you weirdo.
How can I help you?
So, what brought you to town?
Fucking bear chased me here. Same as damn near everyone else.
What?
Would you believe I was in their army? I was a fucking patriot, no
Oh,
less.
the NCR!
Back home?
Oh my god!
Funny. I still call it home now. Everybody waves the flag and roots for the troops, but they don't know the truth of it. Seen enough war to know that nations are just an extension of a man's worst impulses.
Yes.
Control, greed, hate. That's what fuels the machine.
What'd you do while you were in the military, huh? What was your MOS?
I was a radio man in the Bears Army. Took part in dozens of operations in multiple theaters. It was a bloody business. Probably would have stayed in for 20 if things hadn't gotten all fucked up. We got a new captain during one campaign. An absolute fuckwit. During one sweep, the psycho fuck of a CO ordered my unit to wipe out tribal kitties. I was the one who would relay the order, so I refused.
Bitter Springs.
In principle, you have the right to refuse an unlawful order.
Yes.
But in practice, saying no to an officer is a ticket to the clink.
Yes.
Or a firing squad. CO pulled a pistol, told me to issue the order or he'd shoot. I voiced the order on a dead mic. Soon as he lowered the pistol, I went for him.
Nice.
Fighting is hairy enough when there ain't no loaded pistol involved. But let me tell you, that was an ordeal. He was big. Damn near had me. Was until that pistol went off in his chest and I was clear of him.
Oh.
He had just about choked the life out of me. There I was, a lowly corporal standing over a dead captain. I wasn't going to let some bunch of officers on a jury decide my fate.
It's understandable.
There were bounty hunters, assassins, and the like when I ran, but I got clear of them. Eventually. Been here 15 damn years.
Surely the NCR didn't dedicate all those resources to chasing down a corporal.
I don't know, that seems like the kind of thing they'd do. Any family left?
Had a wife and 2 daughters up here, but she up and left. Said she was tired of the cold, was heading back to California. She writes sometimes. Old Vermillion was head over heels for that gal of his, Tammy.
Right.
I never had nothing like that. Ours was more like a business arrangement. Life is short, and kids is as close as you can get to immortality. Figured Since we like to fuck, then we go on to the next stage of things.
That's a bad reason to have children.
Ain't romantic, but hellfire. Who's got time for that sort of nonsense? Next week we could be Yao Guai shit. Or worse. So, no use ruminating on it.
Okay, I need to go.
See you later.
Bye. Ah, the doctor.
Yes,
Can you heal us if we get injured?
I can patch you up. I'll set you back, 50 caps.
Good to know.
So what brought you to Frosthill?
I was trained by the followers, then opened up a practice in my hometown, Bishop. It was a good life. Until my wife died suddenly. Brain aneurysm. I picked up a drinking habit not long after.
Sounds personal.
It started to affect my work.
Sounds personal, like none of my business.
One night I botched a delivery. The mother and baby died.
He's still going.
I was nearly lynched. Surely would have been hanged or shot if I'd gone to trial. I managed to slip out of town before the sheriff could find me. So, that's what brought me here. I like to be upfront about my past with any patients. Sorry if that was awkward. I quit drinking years ago, so you don't have to worry about me sawing off the wrong limb or anything.
I'm still worried about that. Also, you're still covered in blood.
Yeah, I keep their blood as a memento to remind myself of how bad a doctor I was.
Wow.
And to never be a bad doctor again.
I'm still a bad doctor.
The shirt hasn't helped. The town hall.
Hello, secretary.
What do you need?
Not much, Dana.
Bye.
Bye, Dana.
We're gonna talk to the mayor or something, I guess.
You the mayor?
Hello, welcome to Frosthill. I am Brian Jeffers, mayor of this fine town, now serving in my 3rd term. It's a really exciting time to be here. Whatever or whoever brought you here, just know that you're welcome to trade, so long as you follow a few rules. Violence that falls outside the scope of equitable self-defense will result in immediate banishment from the canyon, with no exceptions. With that out of the way, would you mind if I inquire into your business in Frosthill? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Okay.
I'm just here for, business.
Ah, person of commerce.
Yeah.
We welcome you with open arms. You'll find accommodations and dining at the hotel just down the street. Please, just let me know if I can help in any way, or if you have questions. No question is too trifling. Take care now.
Okay, next stop. The
Barbershop. Next stop is the barbershop.
Sweet Christ in a handbasket. Did you just shit yourself, you nasty fucking thing? God.
Ew.
Excuse me, this is a perfectly acceptable and natural release of gas. It was starting to strain my bowels. Nothing natural about that, you evil motherfucker. God damn it. Strain your bowels, you're straining the life out of my fucking soul.
Goodness.
Oh, you're so dramatic. What do you think it's like for me, smelling your nasty fucking smoke 12 hours a fucking day? Fucking goddamn hypocrite. How the fuck can you compare a cigarette to what you just fucking dropped in here? I can't fucking breathe, you cocksucker. You are like such a fucking little child. Sometimes can't take a slightly uncomfortable smell. Get the fuck over it. I don't think that could have been worse if you had squatted down and taken a shit right on my face, you heinous, disgusting, rude motherfucker. Oh, please, you don't even have a fucking nose. How can you fucking smell it? Big fucking ghoul, baby. We'll get you a special fucking mask. That's it. One more fart. You look at me wrong. Anything, I'm gonna cut your fucking throat with this razor. You're dead to me. You try it. I'll take the razor away, cut your head off, and put your head on a fucking zombie snowman. Oh, by the way, are you playing cards tonight? Spades? Oh, you can count me in. We're gonna stomp those other motherfuckers, partner.
All right.
Hello.
What you need there?
I will not be getting a haircut from you, but I would like to know what brought you here.
I was a young barber when the bombs dropped. Just kind of picked it back up once I got, like this. It's a real shitstorm for a while, but
managed to make my way to New Reno. Got hair for the wise guys until they started getting fresh. Hired Cunty here as an apprentice slash bodyguard. Weird combination, I know. He helped me stave off the wise guys for a while. Finally, they shot up the place, burned it down, and I figured, well, that's fucking enough. I kind of like the cool weather, so does Cunty. And since we were basically walking dead men in Reno, we figured this would be safe. We don't have any intricate outlaw stories. We're just kind of lazy slobs who like to cut hair.
Okay.
Good enough?
Yeah, that's
okay.
good. Works for me.
Is cutting hair a tag team effort?
No, they have 2 barbers here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And a big guy.
Hello.
Hello. What
Hi.
brought you here?
Well, I robbed caravans and ate babies and then sacrificed virgins in the name of the master.
Okay.
I'm just fucking with you. I came here with Cocker to cut hair.
Okay.
And I'm not just to it.
Jeez.
Worked with a master that, didn't work out. Kind of a fucking disaster.
Yeah?
And
That's one way of putting it.
worked as a bodyguard. Got kind of tired of getting beat up and shot, so Cocker agreed to train me if I'd protect his shop in Reno from the wise guys. They were a real persistent bunch. I killed a few, made one guy's head into like this grape jelly substance. It's kind of impressive, actually.
Yeah?
But they don't really give up. They're like fucking swarm of bees or something. So, yeah, we decided to come here because it's more laid back.
Yeah.
I really like the snow, though. I mean, it's fucking cool. You don't get to see that shit much anywhere else.
Yeah.
I like fucking snowmen. I really like making them and taking the carrots and little beads and shit. And I enjoy it. And the kids around here are nice. I don't have to break people's heads open. It's a really cool place.
Ah, cool. That's a nice pun.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye. You guys have fun. I don't need a haircut right now. And the hotel.
If we need to stay the night. Hello?
You look like Santa.
Howdy!
How'd you end up here?
I won't dance around the truth like some of these folks. I was a raider back in my youth, and a nasty one at that.
Cool.
Now, I ain't exactly proud of that, but I ain't ashamed either. It was a sure way to survive, not to mention steady access to poontang. Notions of morality and even self-preservation tend to pale in comparison to such matters when you're a young man. Town had been in place for at least a few decades when I came up here. Rumor was that cannibals started it, but I never saw anything like that.
What do you think about bounty hunters?
Most of them are ruthless bastards, cutthroats out for a quick handful of caps. Not much better than raiders, really. They just act legitimate. How'd you get caught up in that business anyhow? You don't seem like a bad man. But then again, maybe I'm not a good judge of character anymore.
How'd you know I was a bounty hunter?
Well, keep it between you and us.
I got tired of seeing bad men walk free, so I decided to do something about it.
Shit, we got a true blue vigilante. Ain't met too many. They don't live long, believe me. Most are a little too self-righteous.
Uh-huh.
No offense.
No, you're right.
All I ask is that you remember that not all of us is bad, you hear? Everybody makes mistakes, and we all pay for it in the end.
Yeah, you guys are fine.
Sometimes that little voice in your noggin is worse than any hangman's noose. Believe you me. You just remember that.
Anything I can do to help you guys out?
Hell yes. You could solve my rat problem. They done taken over the entire goddamn floor, and there's one monster rat that's running the show.
Yeah?
He's a big greasy fucker with gnarled teeth and evil eyes, like some hell-spawned vermin of the night.
Cool.
A few months back, I went up there to clean the rats out with a shovel. Bashing their brains out. It's kind of fun sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm smashing and bashing, and out of nowhere this mutant bastard comes charging. If I hadn't had that shovel, he'd have bit my leg off. He was big as a goddamn attack dog. I gave him a good whack on the noggin, and he just glared and flashed them shitty fangs.
All right.
I took it
Shitty
upon
fangs.
myself to make a tactical retreat, sealed up that whole floor. I'm ashamed to say that the Rat King has licked me for the time being. If you can slay that critter, I'll give you the whole upstairs for as long as you're here.
Oh, damn.
I'll clean the place up, of course. What do you say?
Yeah, sure, that sounds fine.
Thank you. Here's the key. Just be careful now. That big bastard is no joke.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. How tough can a rat be?
Yeah, there's some rats up here, just a few of them. I don't see the big rat, though. Oh, I gotta see the big rat.
Oh, that is quite a big rat. Hello, Ratango.
All right.
Ha! Time to kill.
Why are you excited about killing rats, my guy?
They're gonna write down novels about this. Best exterminators / bounty hunters ever.
Howdy.
Rats are all taken care of.
That is great news. You just stay put. I'll have that place cleaned up in no time.
Do. Let's go check it out.
All right.
Ooh, look at that.
Wow, he
shelves.
did make it look nice.
Got a bathroom. Whoa, my God, there's flowers and police magazines in here. And a hand drying unit that actually works.
Yeah.
The blood is still kind of on the floor, though.
That'll dry.
It's not perfect.
It's fine.
It's not perfect.
It's fine.
Can I give you money?
Howdy.
What do other people do for a living here?
Little bit of trading with caravans, but it's mostly bighorners.
Yeah.
They do better up in this climate. Tend to have tastier meat for some reason. The weather can be tough on folks at first, seeing as to how it's a big shock. You get used to it, though. Hell, I've come to prefer it. It's too cold for death claws and any badass bugs like cazadors. I say fuck those things to whatever hell they came from.
Yes.
My bones might ache a little more, and the mornings are uncomfortable, but at least I won't get stung to death by those fucking devil wasps.
Hell yeah. Was it cool being a raider?
I ain't proud of everything I done, but it was all we knew. Most were orphans or rejects who had enough balls to fight for a meal.
What do you think of the NCR annexing Frosthill? I bet you don't like it.
Ain't gonna happen. No way in hell. Most of us still have bounties, and even if we get amnesty, NCR would still use it to void our property rights. NCR wants one thing.
Taxes.
Silver.
Oh.
I heard they had money problems since somebody ruined their gold, so they're after the next best thing.
Who ruined their gold?
To the NCR, we're just an impediment, nothing more. They'll fuck us with a bear dick while they rob us blind. Won't even think twice about it.
Yeah, those bears got weird penises.
What is it, honey?
Here's 1,000 caps.
Sugar? They'll hear your name on the goddamn mountaintops.
Hell yeah, they will!
You were back there, doing things to my lorry.
Maybe.
I heard it all, you slimy fuck.
No, it wasn't.
And I am going to bury you